Hello everybody. I'm down at the crop area today to do some general maintenance. There are some things that I'm going to do that I haven't really talked about in my videos yet. One of them being troubleshooting my drip tape. So the first time I set up the irrigation system and turned the valves on, it was really just for my first seven rows. And I noticed halfway down the 7th row I had a leak, so I patched it with what I have here is like a splicer. It was broken in the middle, and I'm going to show how to use that. But then also just some things that I listen for now that I've got rows 14 through 29 active. I'm walking to see and troubleshoot those rows, and there's some things that I just listen for up here at the valve end that tell me that there might be a problem either down in the drip line itself or at the bottom of the row. First thing I listen for at the valve is a gurgling sound, and I'm not hearing that at the moment. I've already found one line has a leak, but now I'm kind of listening at the end of the row for any of the end caps that might have blown off. Usually when I start a row, I've had some issues, like even just turning the water on, the pressure just kicks in real quick and that blast can bust an end cap out. I don't see that happening anywhere, which is good. So here's one location where I'm hearing kind of a funny sound in the valve. The pressure isn't too great. So I'm going to check the end of this one to see if I can find a leak, or maybe there could be a leak somewhere in the middle, but that's kind of the sound that I'm looking for. So the row where I heard the gurgling noise is kind of what I was suspecting, is that when I hear that sound, it's usually because the end cap has blown off, which is what happened here. So just going to reapply the end cap. It's the first time the water's really been on in these rows, so I haven't had a chance to test it before now. I have my handy helper turn off the valve at the top of the row so I could put this on, and then we'll go just turn the water back onto this row. So I found immediately from the valve in a short distance, I have a cut in the drip tape. I probably cut this whenever I was trimming the plastic mulch, which would make sense. I suspected I did that a couple of times. So in order to do the fix, I'm going to just cut that piece of drip tape, and here I'm just going to attach it right back to the source. Where'd I have a pin on this one, don't I? Or did I already pull it? I already pulled it. Okay. So I'm going to have to move this. And so then I'm just going to push the drip tape back onto the valve here and then screw that on nice and tight. All right, and then I'm going to turn the water back on and see how the pressure does.
And it's fixed.
Yeah, pretty easy fix, this one. One day I was down here when we had planted this second batch of plants, and I noticed there was a leak in the drip tape, and I tried my daughter's solution of duct tape because I didn't have any of these with me at the time. So now that I'm down here today, I'm going to go ahead and fix this leak, and I'm just going to snip the tape on either side, and it just works the same as connecting the valves or the end cap. It just slides on, and then you tighten it down over top.
What?
And then this will just slide in. Something that I wonder about with this connector being right here, especially when it's nice and tight, is that it doesn't seem that the drip is going to occur right on the plant, but I think that that all works out because, I mean, there could be a hole on either side of this, and it's just getting the whole, you know, bed underneath of here wet anyway, so I don't really think that that's an issue.